So I want to start with something simple but really helpful.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Phone calls. Making phone calls in English? It's just so scary for learners, you know?
It absolutely is, and that's a perfect topic. I think it's because you can't see the other person's face, right? No body language.
Exactly. I can't see if they're smiling or if they look confused. And sometimes the connection is bad or their accent is different and I just freeze.
Total freeze. I get it. Your brain just goes blank. But we can fix that today with some really simple, really practical phrases. I promise.
Okay, good. I am ready. I have so many questions.
Let's do it. This is the Serena English Podcast. And today we're talking all about everyday English for phone calls.
And if you want to learn more simple English like this, subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss our next chat. Okay, so where do we even begin? Like, just the moment the phone rings, what do I say?
Yes, the greeting. Let's start there. For most normal, everyday situations, a simple hello is totally fine.
Hello?
Exactly. That little upward inflection shows you're asking, who is this? Hello? It's friendly and it's what almost everyone says.
Okay, what about if it's a number I don't know? Is it still just hello?
Yep, still hello. You don't have to give your name if you don't want to. It's safe and it's normal. If it's a friend, you can be even more casual, like hey or hi.
Right, but what about for work? If I have a work phone or if I'm answering the phone at a reception desk?
Great question. That's when you need to be more formal and more informative. You would say the company name first. For example, good morning, Serena English Podcast. Serena speaking. How can I help you?
Wow, that's a whole sentence.
It is, but it gives all the important information. The company, your name, and an offer to help. You could also just say, hello, Victor speaking.
Okay, Victor speaking. That feels more manageable. So for personal calls, hello. For business calls, hello, Serena speaking, or the full company greeting.
You got it. That's the foundation for everything.
So let's flip it. What if I'm the one making the call?
Okay, so you're the caller. First thing you do is introduce yourself. If you're calling a friend, you'd say, hey, it's Victor.
It's Victor, not I am Victor.
Right. It's much more common and casual between friends. Hey, Sarah, it's Serena. But if you're calling a business or someone you don't know, you should use your full name. Hello, my name is Victor Smith.
Okay, that's a good difference to know. It's Serena for friends. My name is Serena for formal calls.
Exactly. After your name, you state your purpose. Why are you calling? The magic phrase is, I'm calling to, or I'm calling about.
What's the difference, to or about?
Good question. You use I'm calling to with a verb. I'm calling to ask a question. I'm calling to make an appointment. You use I'm calling about with a noun. I'm calling about the email you sent. I'm calling about my order.
Oh, that's a grammar lesson. Okay, that actually makes so much sense. So let's try a scenario. I need to call my doctor's office to change an appointment.
Okay, perfect. You dial the number. They say, hello, doctor's office. You would say,
Hello. My name is Serena. I'm calling to change my appointment.
perfect, absolutely perfect. See, you already know how to do it. You introduce yourself and you state your purpose with I'm calling to plus the verb change.
Okay, I'm feeling more confident. What if I call a big office and the first person who answers, the receptionist, isn't the person I need to talk to.
Right, you need to be transferred. The most polite phrase is, may I speak to person's name, please?
You mentioned that one. Or, is person's name available?
Yep, both are great. And let's say they're not available. The receptionist might say, I'm sorry, she's not at her desk. Would you like to leave a message?
Oh, okay. The dreaded message. What do I say? My mind just goes blank.
Don't panic. It's simple. You just say, yes, please. And then, could you please ask her to call me back?
Could you please ask her to call me back?
That's the key. And then you give your name and number slowly and clearly. My name is Serena. My number is 555-1234. Always speak slowly when you give a number.
That's a great tip. I always talk too fast when I'm nervous. So, yes, please. Could you please ask her to call me back? My name is Serena, and my number is...
You've got it. That's all you need for a simple message.
Okay, Victor, this is maybe the most important question. What happens if I don't understand what the other person is saying? Their voice is quiet or they talk too fast. I just panic and say, yes, okay, but I don't understand.
Oh, this is such a common problem. And the most important thing is, it is always okay to say you don't understand. Always.
Really? It doesn't sound rude.
Not at all. It's much better to ask than to pretend. You can use a few magic phrases. The first one is, I'm sorry, could you please repeat that?
Could you please repeat that? Okay, I can remember that.
It's polite and direct. If they are talking too fast, you can say, I'm sorry, my English isn't very strong. Could you please speak a little more slowly?
Oh, I like that one because it explains why I'm asking. They'll probably be very happy to help.
They absolutely will be. People are usually very kind. Another great one is for spelling. If you don't understand the name or an address, you can ask, could you spell that for me, please?
These are so useful, so I don't have to panic. I can just say, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Or could you speak more slowly?
Exactly. It gives you control. It's much, much better than guessing.
Okay, so I've handled any problems, I've made my appointment, now it's time to go. How do I end the call without just disappearing?
Right. You need a polite closing. First, you give a closing signal, a phrase that shows the conversation is over. Like, okay, great, or perfect, that's all I needed.
It's like a little flag that says, the end is coming.
It is. Then you must say thank you. This is so important. Thank you very much for your help. Or just thanks so much.
Right. Always be polite.
Always. And then the final words are goodbye or bye. It's also nice to add, have a great day.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your help. Have a great day. Goodbye.
That is a flawless A+ way to end a phone call. It's polite, clear, friendly. It's everything you need.
Wow, breaking it down into these little steps, greeting, purpose, problems, and closing, makes it feel so much less scary.
That's the whole secret. It's just a pattern. Once you learn the pattern, you can do it every time.
So, just to review what we learned today, first, a simple hello is usually perfect for answering the phone.
Yup. And when you call someone, introduce yourself with my name is and state your purpose with I'm calling to or I'm calling about.
And it's always okay to say, could you please repeat that if you don't understand something? That one is a big one for me.
It's a huge one. And always end with a thank you and a goodbye. Politeness is key.
This has been incredibly helpful. I feel like I could actually make a phone call in English now.
You absolutely could. The main thing is to just take a deep breath and try. The more you practice, the easier it will become.
That's great advice. Well, that's all the time we have for today's lesson.
Thanks for listening to the Serena English Podcast.
Remember to subscribe for new episodes every 2 days to keep learning with us.
Talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.